Good morning, Dr. Yatish Joshi, sir. It's a pleasure to have interaction with you, sir. I'm Venkatesh Parikh, pursuing Master of Management Studies at NAT Schools of Business and Technology. Sir, I'm here today to take an interview on understanding the meaning of effectiveness and time management in a working professional. The interview will take about 20 minutes, and I'd like to focus on your experience with balancing time between work life and personal life. Please feel free to elaborate on any points you feel are important. Sir, please give me brief introduction about yourself.
Hello, I am Dr. Yatish Kumar Joshi. I am Vice Principal and Professor of Orthodontics, MIDSR Dental College, Latur. By profession, I am an orthodontist. I am basically born and brought up in a small village called as Dandeli in Karnataka. Currently, I am residing at Latur, Maharashtra. My basic undergraduation in dentistry I have done from Bapuji Dental College, Davangere, and Masters from A.B. Shetty Memorial Institute of Dental Sciences, Mangalore. I also pursued my PhD in Health Profession Education from Datta Meghe Institute of Medical Education and Research from Samangi Meghe, Wardha. I practice orthodontics at Latur, and I also teach for undergraduate and postgraduate students at MIDSR Dental College, Latur. By passion, I am a dentist, but by profession, I am an administrator of a dental institute. Handling both these professions simultaneously can be a challenge at times, but if you have passion for what you do, it becomes pleasure doing both simultaneously. I am fortunate that I got this opportunity to express my views about being a professional, about being an effective professional, and what are the factors that lead to effectivity in a professional. So, without undue delay, I would like to continue with answering the questions.
Now moving to the question, what is the meaning of the word effective in relation to a working professional?
Okay. So your first question is, what is an effective professional? Professional is basically every profession has different objectives of the profession. When we speak of healthcare profession, in healthcare, every professional is supposed to fulfill some objectives, like they should be a good clinician, they should be competent, they should be confident, they should be compassionate as well as concerned. These are the four basic objectives of any healthcare profession. So, to be a true professional in healthcare field, we should master all these objectives. For that, it is not as simple as being a good doctor. To be that, we need to have good knowledge of the field that we are working in. Along with that, the knowledge is ever expanding. We need to continuously learn in the field that we are practicing. Then, the work that we do, it is intended for a larger good. So, we need to be altruistic. We need not see what we get from the work that we are doing. Our basic aim should be to do the best possible work in whatever work we are doing. Then, it is our core responsibility to work for a larger good, to work for the community, as well as share our experience and our knowledge with the community as well as the peers of the profession. Along with that, use our knowledge for the welfare of the profession as whole, maybe by research or maybe by sharing our experiences and opinions to the kins. Along with that, every profession needs us to be a very good communicator. Maybe it is healthcare services or administration. Most of these things are common. A good administrator also need to be the person who has the highest knowledge or who is most knowledgeable in the team to effectively manage the whole team. Managing the team, maybe as a doctor in its clinic or as an administrator in the college, you will need to guide everyone. So that is the sole purpose why people turn to you for answers. And when they turn to you for answers and you solve their problems, they start listening to you and doing work because you are the one who helps them getting the work done. Finally, effectivity speaks only about getting things done. Getting things done when you do it yourself is easier, but getting things done when you have a big team of people who are listening to you or looking up to you to guide them to getting things done. It is very important to identify the right person to do the right work. Along with that, it is also important that you handle the team with compassion. Not everyone is equal. Some people might do work very efficiently, while others might need training. So it is, as an administrator, it is our job to train people so that they learn new skills and they perform well. Once they start feeling the sense of belonging to the team, they automatically start doing good work and you start getting results. So being effective is not how good you work, it is how good the people in your team work. Because a single man can cover a mile, but a team together can cover multiple miles. So I feel being an effective professional, might it be a doctor or administrator, it is how good you achieve your goals and that you do not alone with your team. So it brings about a larger effect.
Now moving toward the second question, how does an effective person manage time?
Okay, now your second question. How to effectively manage time when doing being a professional, handling multiple jobs. So as you know, it is very difficult for professionals to take out of time of their daily routines. As I was having difficulty in taking out time for this interview. But time management is one of the most essential skills of all the top professionals. Time management by itself is a skill. We all think that we can do multiple tasks at a time, but actually practically that is not possible. We need to do each task so judiciously and fast that people assume that we are doing multitasking. This finding out time for yourself, relaxing, getting recharged, learning new skills will help you to do your routine work so good and so fast that you will find more and more time to do more number of things. You cannot do many things at a time. And also it is important to decide what you will be doing and what work you will be delegating. Because not every work is meant to be done by yourself. You need to find out key people who can handle most of your work. Next, it is important to prioritize what work you will be doing when. At many times we work at crisis management. मतलब जो हाथ में आया है वो पहले करो. That is not important. जो हाथ में आया है वो आपको ही करना ज़रूरी है तो आप वो पहले करो. या फिर आपको लगता है कि ये काम आसान है कोई और कर सकता है तो किसी और को दो. You do the work which should be done by you itself. There is an Eisenhower matrix. It is spoken about in many books. So you can use that. You prioritize the work on which is most urgent and important, that you do the first. Urgent and unimportant you can do later. Not urgent, not important, you can delegate it. So there are many ways of prioritizing your task.
Asked, how do you set a realistic goal and how to achieve it?
Most important is setting daily goals, weekly goals, and breaking down your goals into smaller goals. Because every difficult task can be imagined it can be imagined as a whole, but achieving it as a whole is not possible. You need to break all your goals into smaller goals and start achieving it. What most of us do is that we wait for something to happen to start some work. So in other words, we procrastinate starting things because we aim to achieve something big. When we break down the bigger targets into smaller targets, it is easier to achieve the smaller targets. And slowly achieving the smaller targets, we never realize when we completed the goal itself. And there will be times when you will feel that you have not achieved something. We don't have to be disheartened for that. We need to focus on the next smaller task that we can do. And slowly, all this task accumulates into getting the things done. So that is how we effectively manage things, by breaking them into small things, prioritizing our things, delegating the work that we need not do, as well as upgrading ourselves and our team so they effectively work. So all in together, this makes us effective as well as it helps us to effectively manage our time. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for giving your valuable time. And once again, thank you for answering my questions and for this worthwhile conversation.